Hi guys, this is Alanna from Controlled Chaos, and I'm here to show you the tip of the day with Ruby, who happens to be our photographer, and her mood depends on how good her hair looks. So, you might think of Ruby as having straight hair, and you would see this hair and go, oh, I'm gonna straight iron that or flatten it or blow it out or whatever, and not think of this as a potential curly client. But guess what? It's super easy to turn her from frizz to fab in under 5 minutes. We just spray her down with a Flairosol bottle. Everybody has one of these guys. So we just spray this down. I've got a little bit of Controlled Chaos already pre-mixed in here. If it's really, really frizzy, you can just take a little bit and add a little bit more from the ends up. So I've taken a little bit of product and placed it from the ends of her hair up. And we have scrunched, and then I'm just gonna dry it with a diffuser. I don't mind using medium heat if the Dyson's really hot. So I would use low heat, low airflow, and use the cool shot button a lot, because you don't wanna get this type of curl too hot or it will frizz. So take it in small to medium sections, trying not to break up the curls that you just created, and just set it in the diffuser ever so gently, all the way up to the part where it starts getting a little more straight and you didn't get it wet because there's no curl there to be had anyway. And I'm just doing the cool shot, getting it hot, cooling it down, getting it hot, cooling it down, and then as it gets drier, just make sure you cool it off in place so that you lock that curl in. You want that all cool and ideally 100% dry before you let it out of the diffuser. And look at that great curl she gets out of her hair. So this is a client who would say, I don't have curl, my hair is just frizzy. I just have that weird hair that doesn't do anything either way. And I think I've heard you actually describe your hair that way before. But you can show them, yes, you have curl. You have like really great natural beachy waves. So all summer long, especially because your hair probably gets more wavy in the summer than it is in the winter, right? So if she is just going about her life all summer long, just putting a little Controlled Chaos curl cream in her hair, letting it air dry, as long, or diffusing it like we are now, as long as it dries 100% before you touch it. So you're keeping these waves locked into place, and I'm not really handling them at all. I'm just really keeping them clumped together, heating them up and drying them, but I'm not really brushing through or doing anything that would break up these clumps of curls that we've created. They're still wet, so we want to get it drier so that we can really lock in that curl and remove the weight, and that will get more fullness. But who wouldn't rather just throw one product in their hair, comb through, let it air dry, and then have beautiful beachy waves instead of this side, which she could work so hard to straighten that out, put all that time into blow drying it or flat ironing it, and as soon as she goes to the beach and gets exposed to any kind of humidity, it's gonna look like this again anyway. So if you can convince your clients to choose this style over trying to fight their natural texture, just go with the texture, go with the natural texture, convince your clients to do this, and their hair will stay like this. Like I said, it's still a little bit wet. I know you guys can if we're all professionals, we know it's gonna look a little bouncier, a little fuller when it's totally dry. When I get to this point, I like to leave the ends out because they're already dry, and you can kind of create a crimped effect on those if you get them kind of under the weight of all this other hair. So just kind of get that warm, leaving the ends out. And then you've got really great beachy waves that you can offer your clients instead of having them leave the salon with perfectly straight hair to go home and sit inside because, God forbid, live life because your hair is gonna look like this in the summer anyway. No matter how much you straighten it, you're gonna have to work and work and work to get it to look like this. when if you let your hair do what it wants, it'll stay here all day. So if you want to learn more about how to work with this product and how to get beachy curls like this and teach your clients how to work with curls and how to learn the CC technique to attract more curly clients to your chair, you can go to controlledchaoshair.com. You can sign up to learn the haircut at learnthecut.com, and you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Controlled Chaos Hair.